Life is full of assumptions. We learn to function by assumptions. I mean, we assume that the other individual understands us, completely understands us. And they're assuming that you understand them. Well, such is not the case. First of all, none of us can experience life the same way. So we'll never know it the same way. Each of us will know it somewhat differently. So our understanding of the words that each of us use, we could assume we understand, but the different ways that words can be used and what they mean, and it's only getting more complicated. We have to assume. Most of us assume when we talk and we get pictures from the words that this is what the other individual is talking about. As I said, more often than not, we are sometimes over-assuming and sometimes under-assuming. But in any case, or either case, we usually find out that the other individual didn't understand or didn't believe or didn't mean what we thought they meant. And we become disappointed. We feel betrayed. And we get angry. And we get frustrated. Now, it's not the other individual's fault. It's our fault for not clarifying our understanding of what the other individual is saying. Now, for me, sometimes I have to put up with light conversation and then I don't pursue it. But if I find the other individual wishes to communicate, I'll take the extra effort. So that being said, I read your latest comment, Angela, and you used the word genuine. Now, I need clarification on genuine. Because when I first read it, the reason it confused me was because I started thinking of an article, an authentic article, like a painting or an original, as opposed to being a copy. Different things along that line, and that's what disrupted the flow of my sentence, and I tried to understand it to the point where I opened the dictionary up and looked for more definitions of it, and one of the definitions that they showed me was sincerity. And I remembered that you had written something recently in a comment to one of my recent videos, and you used the word sincere. So I'm assuming that that's the definition you're using when you say genuine. And I'm pleased that you said that. And I'm pleased that I'm understanding it in that way, even though I may be assuming. But my question is, how did you arrive at that conclusion, that understanding, with regards to my videos? I mean, I'll give you an example. There could be a movie where an actor has a part to play, and they play their part to such a degree that you get involved in it and honestly feel the emotions and the dynamics of what's going on in the movie, and feel sincerity. And yet, the individual was acting. And the reason I bring that up is because the individual that made the movie had no ability to stick sincerity in that particular scene. But the particular individuals that saw that scene were able to experience the sincerity that the individual, the director or the producer was trying to produce in that scene. But the scene has no sincerity in it at all. It's the observer that interprets it and feels it. And as I said, I am sincere in my behavior. I have a purpose for why I do things and why I say things. And I'm willing to support them with conversation. So, in that respect, I can admit to sincerity. But I'd like to know how you understood it, how you felt it, how you chose to say that word, and sincere. Use sincere also. I'd like to hear that in your words.